Joshua, I read your message. You're right. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from
I suppose it's not hard to...
she doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her, to let her know that we still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual... and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill?
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive? I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
Enthroned in sable sky, chaos in walls. From diverse hands
Crack the crystal. Not a very good one, but then... So, what'll it be? Anything else?
I did it, Sid. I made friends with all the animals in the hideaway.
Is there out you need?
It's hardly everything.
And I will. You can count on me. Be seeing ya.
this is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know?
Someone in the backyard. Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me,
Oh, well.
a silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first. There was a man stopped by the rest, not near some gutted hovel. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows?
We'll see.
The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger here long. Said he was gonna go back and capture it. Prove us all wrong. And that was the last we ever heard of him.
What are you after? Take care out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Yeah. Let's get this stone.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the viceroy.
I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, no one has seen us. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be
You're probably right.
The hills around the rest are crawling with wild chocobos. If you're not too picky about the colour of their plumes.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jaws couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates. You'll feel the better for it, believe you me.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocolate?
But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here,
Every few years, someone comes along claiming they've sighted a silver bow, but the truth of the matter is, there ain't no such thing. You'll find nothing but bloodflies and bandits on Rhiannon's Ride. Mark my words.
can hardly make out a blooming thing. Oh, for a sunny. Good girl.
safe.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. The Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Well met. A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. May Gilbert smile upon you. You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Farewell. Fly, Ambrosia.
Another royalist So much for you, eh, Torgal?